Everybody's out here telling you to learn AI, learn prompting, learn this tool, learn that tool, and you listen, you watch the tutorials, you experiment, and then you go back to running your business exactly the way you were before. And it's not because you're lazy, it's because nobody told you which AI skills actually matter for running a business. They taught you party tricks, not business skills. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 AI skills that actually separate the businesses using AI from the ones that just talk about it. And I promise you, at least 3 of these are not what you'd expect. I'm Amadou. I run an AI consulting agency. We build custom AI systems and automations for businesses. And after doing this across dozens of implementations, I've seen a clear pattern. The businesses that get results from AI aren't the ones with the best tools, they're the ones with the right skills. Let's talk about what those actually are. Skill number 1. And if you don't have this, nothing else on this list matters. Process thinking. The ability to look at your business and see systems, not just tasks. When I sit down with a client, I ask one simple question. Walk me through how this works. Your intake, your onboarding, what happens when a support ticket comes in. And almost every time I hear, well, it depends. And that's a problem. AI doesn't work with it depends. AI needs a trigger, a set of steps, and an output. I worked with a professional services firm and they wanted to automate onboarding, but when we mapped it, we realized 6 people were doing it 6 different ways. There was no process to automate. There were 6 different ones. So before we touched a single tool, we standardized the workflow, one process, clear steps that everyone on the team used, and only then did the automation work. AI doesn't fix broken processes, it scales them. So if your process is a mess, it just gives you a faster mess. Moving on to skill 2. And this is where most people get excited and make expensive mistakes. Knowing what to automate and more importantly, what not to. The temptation is to automate everything, but the businesses that win with AI are selective. Here's the framework I use with every client. A task should be repetitive, rule-based, low stakes. If it checks all 3, automate it. If it doesn't, leave it alone. I had a client who wanted to fully automate client communication. Every email, every follow-up. I told him that it's a mistake. Your client relationships are a competitive advantage. You don't automate competitive advantages. Instead, we automated the prep. AI gathered client data, drafted summaries. The human interaction didn't disappear, it got better. The best use of AI isn't replacing your people. It's giving them superpowers on the boring work, so they can be exceptional where it matters. Skill 3. This might be the most practical skill on the list. The ability to evaluate AI tools without getting sold. There are thousands of AI tools. Every demo looks incredible, but the skill isn't finding tools, it's asking better questions. Does this integrate with what we already use? What happens to our data? What real workflow changes for my team? Is this problem solving our department for marketing or our operations problem? Here's a red flag. If tools require your team to completely change how they work just to use it, it's not a solution, it's a project. And projects die. If you can't explain what an AI tool does for your business in one sentence, you don't need it. And if this is already changing how you're thinking about AI, good. That's the point. Most businesses don't need more tools, they need better judgment. Moving on to skill 4. This is the one everyone thinks they already have, prompting. But not the way the internet teaches it. If your prompt only works when you write it, it's not a business prompt, it's a personal hack. Business prompting isn't about one clever response, it's about consistent, repeatable output from anyone on your team. I worked with a client that was using ChatGPT for client emails. It was the same tool, same goal, but everyone had different results. The fix wasn't a new AI or new language model, it was one structured prompt template with a defined tone, defined context, and format. In business, prompting isn't creativity, it's infrastructure. A good prompt isn't one that wows you, it's the one that's boring just because it works every single time. Moving on to skill 5. This is the one most business owners have never thought about. Data awareness. Not data science, not dashboards, just knowing what data you have, where it lives, and what it can do. AI runs on data, and most businesses are sitting on years of valuable information, scattered across drives, inboxes, spreadsheets, client records. I recently worked with a firm that had 5 years of intake PDFs across multiple drives. And once we structured it, onboarding time dropped by 50%. You don't need more data, you need to know what you already have. Moving on to skill 6. This kills more AI projects than anything else. Change management. You can build the best AI systems in the world. If your team doesn't use it, it's worthless. Leadership rolls out a new tool, sends a message in the chat, and now the team is apprehensive or ignores it. Not because they don't want to use it or have no interest, but no one showed them how it improves their day-to-day. The fix isn't a better tool, it's one visible win. You don't need company-wide buy-in. You need one workflow, one person who wins with it. One success changes the entire conversation. AI adoption isn't a technology problem, it's a leadership problem. Moving on to the final skill. Earlier, we talked about process thinking, understanding individual workflows. Systems thinking is the next level. It's what happens when you connect those workflows together so information flows automatically from one stage to the next. Most businesses use AI tool by tool, ChatGPT for emails, an AI scheduler, a note taker. None of them talk to each other. The real advantage is moving from I use AI tools to I have AI systems. A system is where tools connected into one end-to-end workflow. Information flows, gets processed, routed with output, no manual handoffs. I've seen two businesses in the same industry. One had 5 disconnected tools, the other had 3, connected into one system. The one with the system was faster, cleaner, and more scalable. Systems beat features every single time. Notice something? Only one of these skills was about tools. The rest are how you think, how you evaluate, and how you build. AI isn't a technology problem, it's a skills problem. Drop a comment, which of these 7 is your biggest gap right now? And if you're watching this thinking, I don't want to master all 7, I just want to build the right system, that's exactly what we do. I'm offering a free discovery call where we look at your business and identify what exactly is worth automating and what you should leave alone. Even if we never work together, you walk away knowing the smartest next move. Links in the description. I'll see you in the next one.